Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another broadcast here on the AU Esports Twitch channel. Tonight, I will be your host this evening, as per always, Noah Bowers. And tonight, we will be watching our Marvel Rivals team continue their NECC season versus Old Dominion University. Old Dominion is currently 1-2. AU is currently 3-1. They had their first loss last week versus the University of Tennessee. That was a rough one. Unfortunately, we had some problems with the stream. There were some rulings that got confusing there, so we weren't able to get that one to you live, but they did play it on time. Without further ado, let's get into game one here. Reminder, this is best of 5 series, so let's not waste any more time. There we go. I was waiting for the overlay to slide in here. Overwatch is going to be, or Overwatch. You can tell my brain's thinking of the other hero shooter. I have been grinding, by the way, absolutely grinding Overwatch competitive. But Augusta University is going to start things off, banning Gambit, protecting Phoenix. And then Old Dominion is going to ban Magic, protect Emma Frost, and ban Moon Knight. Interesting. Augusta University is going to respond by protecting Luna. Or banning Luna, excuse me, and protecting Grommet. Then Old Dominion will protect Cloak and Dagger. One of the most popular support characters right now in Marvel. And the Namor ban. That's a good one because Skyjet Pink has been absolutely lethal with Namor in recent matchups. I don't blame them for that one whatsoever. Magneto will be the final ban, one of the most powerful and most often used tanks so far here in competitive Marvel Rivals. All right, we'll start things off here on T'Challa Domination. We'll hop on board with Skyjet Pink here. Okay, all right. Game one about to be underway here. The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the missionary. Got it? Groot has been one of our most popular tank picks. His ability to kind of dictate the pace and positioning of enemy players during team fights cannot be understated. Very, very useful. And Skyjet Pink has been one of the most useful when he has it selected. As you can see, he'll try and place Groot's walls behind the enemy so they're not able to retreat back. It also blocks sight lines from enemy healers and support, just to help control the battlefield here for Old Dominion. Tito Berry, the Mr. Crosshair himself, back in it with his absolutely diabolical sightline. I don't know how he's able to do anything with this. This would be entirely too distracting for me, but for him, he's got it. Right now, Old Dominion having early lead here on the objective, already past 20% mark, as Augusta has had almost no map presence here so far on the actual objective. There we go, Tito. Some good damage. Thunder will be able to get the first trade onto Doctor Strange, but he gets taken out early. Kofi is able to back him up. Skyjet Pink goes down as the Wolverine starts stacking some brilliant damage. Here comes the Phoenix ability coming in. Misses by a little bit. And Tito, the only one on the objective, might be able to contest for long enough to actually contest or flip the objective. Health is rapidly joining as the Wolverine is just doing so much damage, and he's going to catch the Cloak and Dagger. Naaman out of position. Holy. Black Widow coming in from Thunder doing some decent damage. Surely he's going to get the eliminations here. We have a lot of members of Old Dominion backed up behind enemy lines that are weak. And what a snipe from Thunder onto the Wolverine as they were retreating. Make that 2 in a row. Quad kill for Thunder on the Black Widow. Nicely done. First team fight win there. That was actually clean from Augusta University. And they're going to be able to ride that momentum and hopefully get some more progress here on the control point. Through walls, just limits on more enemy sight lines and movement. Old Dominion starting to get slowed down here in the choke point. Wolverine got very weak there, had to dive out to protect his life. Comic on Invisible is able to get the kill onto the Phoenix from Old Dominion. That gives them player advantage here shortly. Doctor Strange ultimate being invested here from Old Dominion, but here comes Tito Berry and Thunder Bobs. Thunder having an absolute series right now. Unfortunately, the rest of his team dies, and he will not be able to contest this. He'll be taken out there by Emma Frost. And the objective continues to be back and forth here for AU. Probably 1 or 2 more team fights left before this one is actually decided. Fighting on this staircase here. They need to get somebody to actually contest onto the point, though. Thunder's able to get the snipe onto the Wolverine. That is huge. That's the exact pick they needed. Groot ultimate brings them all together here on the point. Cloak and Dagger ultimate will be used at the same time. That weakens and damages over time while also healing the rest of AU standing inside of it. All the ults being invested here that they have. Old Dominion try to use the Emma Frost ultimate. It kept the members alive. We are currently in the overtime ticker as time has expired. Dude, Thunder on these snipes with the Widow. Oh, but the Wolverine gets a 2-piece. So now it's only going to be Skyjet Pink here on the site with Thunder to try and contest, and he needs to start hitting these shots very soon. He will not be able to. And Old Dominion will take the first objective. Here on Burnin' T'Challa. That was a close one. Heavily contested, but that last team fight did not go the Jaguars' way whatsoever. Do a quick tab check here. Decent damage blocked by both of the AU tanks, but they just weren't getting the kills, it looks like, that were necessary to keep themselves in it. A lot more healing done by the support on the side of Old Dominion. That might have been the edge or the advantage that they needed for that round.
I have a shield, but no complaints. You think this is a challenge? Try raising 2 superpowered kids. The battle starts in 5.
Augusta University will be starting this second capture point with 2 ultimates already online. Skies is going to be very close to being invested as well. Whereas only 1 member, the other Doctor Strange on Old Dominion, is even close to their ultimates. It looks like they are going to do a portal play here on spawn. They're able to kidnap 1 and immediately take out one of their supports in the backline. Now they'll be behind all of Old Dominion here in their spawn. This is a very aggressive play call to start off the second capture point. If they can get another pick here, that would be huge. Toopy, Skyjet Pink, and Tito all combined for 3. There's another one, and this is going to be basically a full team wipe as the rest are going to have to wait and spawn for the rest of their squad to come back. And Augusta University, beautiful play call, executed, I mean, perfectly. Nobody went down, everybody got a pick. Now they're going to slow down their offensive as well. Nice Doctor Strange portal being invested there from the Jaguars. And now they have to play the choke points and see if they can just rack up as much progress as they can. Need to be careful. This Wolverine is getting so active. Huge wall that slowed him down. And he wasn't able to get back. Skyjet Pink with the snipe on him. And those Groot walls continuing should be such a presence on the map. Completely shifts the tide of battle in the Jaguars' favor if they're placed correctly. And Old Dominion will use their Doctor Strange ultimate. It doesn't look like it can connect it with too many people, but both supports for AU are going to go down here. Doesn't matter though. Thunder, Skyjet Pink, and Koofy able to hold their own for the last remaining members of Old Dominion. That's past the 50% mark now. So not a single tick has gone the way of Old Dominion here on point 2. Much cleaner opening strategy here from the Jaguars. You could tell they've been practicing that one. A very sneaky angle here for Thunder. On the Black Widow has their ultimate as well. So if they want to really do a lot of damage here, they can wait for the rest of the Jaguars to get them weak or get a pick, catch them out of position. There's the Invisible Woman ultimate, and Thunder does get spotted out. Now he's going to have to be careful. See if he can get away with his life. He has to try and get inside the Invisible Woman ultimate just to do some damage on the actual dangerous members of the team. Skyjet Pink will be picked first initially. Oh my, what a shot. There goes the ultimate being invested. Triple kill, and Thunder will clean up the last as it's a team ace here for Augusta University, and they'll get this second point completely uncontested. Holy dominant bounce back. Dominant bounce back. Much cleaner. Much cleaner round for them. We'll do another quick tab check here. I want to see how much damage Thunder has. He doesn't even have 10k, but he has 20 eliminations. That's the most across the lobby. 15 final hits as well. I mean, no one else has even passed 8, and that's going to be the Wolverine on Old Dominion. 15 final hits. Wow, he is executing really well. We haven't seen Black Widow used too often here on stream, at least, so I'm really enjoying seeing that type of gameplay. He's such a powerful finisher if you're able to connect on the shots. And if team communication is on point, you know exactly which targets to acquire and focus on. Usually the weaker enemies in the backline, the support characters that are, you know, reinforcing the rest of the team. If you're able to pick those off one by one, it makes the rest of the team fight so much easier for your squad. And see, this crosshair I'm more familiar with. I would use something like this. Ooh, that one almost lined up for him. There you go. Gets half health. He's going to want to contest this. Oh, nice play from Old Dominion's Mantis. I got to give credit where credit's due. Completely won that opening duel versus Thunder. He's going to get sent back to the respawn screen. Meanwhile, the rest of AU were holding their own on point, and Comic putting in work on Invisible Woman. Nice shots. Get some more damage invested, and they already have another early lead here on capture point 3. Comic tried to get the heals on the Skyjet Pink there, but he was just a little too far gone at that point. Invisible Woman ultimate will be invested here. So will the Doctor Strange ultimate. I don't know if we're going to be able to actually get a lot of use out of that. Now, Thunder is back on the Psylocke. We've seen him on this character very often. This one is he's more familiar with. I think with the close range sight lines of this section of the map, I think he's more confident going back to a melee character like Psylocke, and who does have a bit of range, but is able to get a little bit more in your face dive on it instead of hanging out in the back lines. But good response there from Old Dominion. They were able to basically win that initial team fight, bounce back already halfway to the progress that the Jaguars are. Deadpool ultimate coming in here for Old Dominion. And Doctor Strange ultimate. So much ult usage there for Old Dominion. And they still have 3 in their back pocket. That was a full team wipe there on Augusta University. They only needed 2 ults to do that. Wow. University needs to be careful here. If they lose this team fight, it's probably going to be their last chance, depending on how long it takes to actually come back and take game 1. And Thunder's able to get the first pick on the Mantis, so he gets his get back, wins that duel. Had to invest the ultimate in order to do so. But now AU with 2 more of their ultimates online. We could be seeing the Phoenix or Invisible Woman ultimate very shortly. Good hits onto the Phoenix. They're able to get a kill. And Koofy is able to connect for another one with Thunder. Nicely done. Skyjet Pink cleans up the weak Deadpool here. This Doctor Strange is flying around, but has to hop off, so he's not going to be able to contest. He's going to get caught out because of it. Comet gets the last hit on it. At 97%, Augusta University, they can win 1 team fight here. They might be able to seal this thing. And Skyjet Pink already taking a lot of map presence. He spotted at least 3 members of Old Dominion on the rotation back from spawn. So he knows where most of them are going to be landing now. Good wall. Blocks a lot of that initial damage. Mitigates a lot of the sight lines that they wanted to use. So here they go. They're making their way top rotation here to try and just jump onto the final point. Yeah, they gotta start contesting this ending. Huge Invisible Woman ultimate. And there goes the Groot ultimate invested as well by Skyjet Pink. That should be able to do a ton of damage. Tito's there for the follow-up. Oh, and all of these members are now without their supports. Tito and Skyjet Pink just turning into an absolute buzzsaw there on the last point. Overtime ticker is in effect. Gonna hit 99%, but not a single member of Old Dominion are going to be able to make it in time. So 2-1 Augusta will take game 1 here in this best of 5 series. Thunder actually winning MVP. Nice. We were talking about his stellar Black Widow play on the first half of it. 30 eliminations, only 6 deaths. That was a virtuoso performance. He got a quad kill in there. 19 final hits, 15,000 damage. That is efficiency right there. Nicely done from Thunderbobs. Get MVP of game 1. All right, looks like we'll do a quick intermission real quick as we wait for the squads to be ready for game 2. When we come back, we'll have to see if Augusta University can take a 2-0 lead here in this best of 5. We win 3 in a row. And that'll be all she wrote. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back. Sorry about the longer break. There were some technical difficulties on the side of Old Dominion, but we got it sorted out. So here we are again, here for Game 2, Hall of Dahlia Convergence. Augusta, again, first ban is going to be Gambit. That's back-to-back. Same with Old Dominion, back-to-back banning of Magic and protecting of Frost there. Groot is going to be protected by Augusta University. Shout out Gromit. Pretty standard. They like Skyjet Pink on the Groot, one of our staples at tank. And we're not going to select a ban. Okay, we did get the ban. I don't know why I wasn't coming through. So, Luna is going to be banned here from Augusta University. We're going to protect Phoenix. Then Old Dominion is going to protect Cloak and Dagger, which they did last semester as well, or last game as well. And then they're going to ban the Black Widow. So they did not like Thunder getting MVP there in game 1. They said, no more of that, please, and thank you. We do not want to see or fight against that last hit whatsoever anymore. And then another Magneto ban. So pretty much the same across the board from game 1 to game 2. Should be a relatively similar, if not the exact same team composition here for Augusta University. Thunder, without the Black Widow, will choose the Hawkeye instead. Comic back on the Invisible Woman. Mammon is going to be on Cloak and Dagger. Tito on good old Doctor Strange. Skyjet Pink back on the Groot. And Koofy on Phoenix. What are my audio settings right now?
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
Looks like you're my new guard.
Yes, Young Fern. We will have Tito to start things off here in game 2. His POV will be front and center, just like his crosshair. One thing I do like about Marvel Rivals as opposed to Overwatch I've most recently is kind of the different types of level destruction that can kind of shape the battlefield initially. I think is a cool touch to it. I wish more games had it. Battlefield is probably the best at putting that into a shooter, but that one it wasn't as competitive. And this has been a very big push here from Old Dominion. Augusta University has struggled to slow them down, if at all, as they push onto the initial convergence point here. Invisible Woman ultimate being invested here by Comic here on the side of Augusta University, as well as the oh, that's the Old Dominion Cloak and Dagger ultimate used to damage the rest of Augusta University, so that's going to force everybody else to back up as our Doctor Strange will go down. That's our main tank. And Thunder is actually on the Star-Lord here. putting in some insane damage. Mammon is able to get the final hit on that, but Thunder basically getting a triple kill here. And they're able to hold them to just one tick onto the points. Nicely done from Thunder. We'll keep his POV. Oh, Moon Knight, that was banned last game, is now making his first appearance here in game 2. Thunder on the Star-Lord, just putting in some of that chip damage. Keeping them honest, keeping them at bay, but it's not going to be enough, especially at this range, to slow this down whatsoever. Here comes the group ultimate being invested by Skyjet Pink. That's going to bring a lot of people all at once. Oh, and the ultimate does not get invested early enough there from Thunder. A little bit of a mistime, maybe a miscommunication there. So Old Dominion will get a lot more mileage out of their ultimates there, and they will win that team fight. The second tick goes through, and the third will go through all the way uncontested. So the timer will be added on. We'll be at 4 minutes here. Now they will have to move the payload.
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
Skyjet Pink just caught out a little out of position there, I think. Had taken a lot of damage. He got caught a little too aggressive there. Ooh, Tosu was very weak. They almost got one of their supports, but it's still going to be a good slowdown here for Augusta University. This choke point is something that you kind of have to control if you're the Jaguars to slow their push initially. That Cloak and Dagger ultimate being vested again by Old Dominion, just weakening all of the tanks as AU is trying to hold a position. Here's Comic again with another Invisible Woman ultimate. They're able to invest their Emma Frost and Loki ultimate at the same time. That's just going to be a lot of damage for Old Dominion. I don't think Augusta University is going to be able to contest this. Skyjet Pink having to give up more and more map control, so we'll get closer and closer to this first point. No air fryers on the Moon Knight. Got behind enemy lines, so he was able to take out 2 members of Augusta University. That is brutal. Absolutely brutal. They'll hit the first checkpoint. That'll add even more time to the clock, and Augusta University has yet to really win more than that first initial team fight. They have been on the defensive ever since. There we go. Thunder able to get a pick with Moon Knight. Switches off the Star-Lord. Oh my goodness, and he loses the duel to no air fryers. The Old Dominion Moon Knight. Good Moon Knight ultimate, and no air fryers is having an absolute monster of a game 2 here. Koofy on the Iron Man. Needs to try and get some type of damage done here. Just to bring Augusta University back in with some type of pick. Here's his ultimate. Iron Man ultimate. Oh my goodness! Chat, somebody clip it! The pentakill from Koofy as his Iron Man ultimate connects with 4, and he's able to clean up the last one. Full team kill for the side of Augusta University, as they will finally be able to win a team fight and start slowing down this objective. My goodness. They couldn't have lined up any better. That's what you dream about if you're an Iron Man main. Here he is again, another choke point. The splash damage from the missiles. He's able to connect on to so many characters at the same time on this side of the map. And here comes the big push, and a lot more ultimates on the side of Old Dominion for them to use if they so choose. Koofy is absolutely getting active in there right now. Loki and Deadpool ultimate now in effect here for Old Dominion. But if Goofy gets a couple more splash damage, he should be able to get his Iron Man missile again. Emma Frost ultimate being invested now as well, but here on the high ground, Goofy is just able to take all of these shots for free. They're finally spotting him out of the sky. He's going to try and use his move to get out of it, but no air fires, gets a double on the point. The Moon Knight duel is currently being won by no air fires, and now Skyjet Pink will have to do a last-minute contest here as they're about to win the point, and he's not able to do it. He tried to Groot ult them off of the point
0, 2, 3.
to get the contest, but it was a little too late to work.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this
So they're making it all the way. Augusta University will have to do the same thing in less time if they want to take game 2 here. Do a quick tab check here.
30 seconds before you attack.
Most damage is going to be Thunder yet again, but much less eliminations and final blows as he had last game. 14 eliminations, which is most for the Jaguars. Jaguars really have not been able to get as much slaying power. They are being completely outslayed by Old Dominion in this map. No air fires with 21. That's 7 more than anybody else in the lobby. 11 final hits. No one else is even close to double digits. He has been an absolute monster right now on Moon Knight.
To do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Doctor Strange portal could be used to get a decent flank here. The Jaguars were able to do this beautifully there in game 1 after losing the first point as well. Let's see if he's able to do it again. Tito gets behind enemy lines. And now they're fighting a battle on 2 fronts as they still have some members of the Jaguars coming from their spawn side. A lot of damage being invested now. If they can get 1 pick, they should be able to dive from the high ground here onto the point. Here they go. Skyjet Pink gets the first one on the Loki. Tito's here to get the cleanup on some more. Thunder will take out the Moon Knight, the top slayer in the lobby. That's huge. Thunder actually gets 2. So much damage from the back lines, and no one is picking him up. That's a 3rd. Triple kill here from Thunder. Can he get another quad? He had one game 1. Oh my goodness. Sky stole it from him. We'll take it. Augusta University. Where's the team fight in? Oh, and the Doctor Strange ultimate is invested so they can get the last minute contest before they get the 3rd tick. Nice plays here from Old Dominion. Is it going to be enough, though? Thunder with just an insane amount of damage combined with the tanks. Invisible Woman ultimate being invested now, as well as Iron Man's ultimate from Koopy. Kill should be there. And they will. Tito gets another one as Koopy will finish up the last tank. Old Dominion's Groot gets sent back to the spawn screen, and with 4.5 minutes remaining, they're already technically at a faster pace than Old Dominion was.
Help get that vehicle to its destination. Let's get there.
Tito on the Doctor Strange is doing so well to contest, take up map presence. Looks like we do have a little bit of a flank there from Skyjet Pink. Are you kidding me? Him, Thunder, and Koopy have just decided to say, you know what? If we just hit all of our shots, they can't do anything about it. Another team fight win as they continue the progress. They're getting closer to that first checkpoint, which will give them some additional time to work with. Koopy's about about to get his ultimate again. He's got it. Can he get in a good position to get some use out of it? He's trying to find an angle. He's going to fly behind enemy lines here. Just try and take an off angle where they can't see him. Thunder gets taken out. So did Tito. So Koofy decides to regroup with the rest of the Jaguars. Make this a unified team push here. Here we go. He's hovering around, trying to get him grouped up. Oh, he almost got the pick there. And Comic's able to finish it up. He gets a double out of it as well. Nice plays from Comic. Great. Oh, the Groot ultimate to combine on it again. Skyjet Pink and Koofy with the Wombo combo. Groot ultimate rooting all of Old Dominion in place, and the missile coming in. Death from above. Shout out Farah. And yeah, that'll do it. Koofy here. Just spawn killing here as they get the next choke point and move the spawn point backwards for the remaining members of Old Dominion. Over 3.5 minutes to work with now. Augusta University is on good pace, but now they have to deal with the hardest choke point probably of the map here. Oh my, Tito. Are you kidding me? Almost got a double kill out of that as well. Just beautiful damage. And here comes Koofy again from above with no other flying legend on the side of Old Dominion. He has been uncontested in the skies. The splash damage as well with how close range these fights have been. Just gives him such an advantage. He really doesn't have to be as accurate as some of these other characters. Oh, and now they're just keeping him in the choke point. Skyjet Pink's Groot walls slowing them down here. And they weren't even able to contest.
Score is 3-2-3. Time to switch things up, including which side you're on.
Sides will now be switched, and Old Dominion only has a minute left to see how far they can go. Now, if they hit the next checkpoint, I do believe it still gives them that next time bonus here. But AU has way more time to work with if it comes back to their side. Nicely done. Nicely done. We'll do a quick tab check here. So we get the team comps going in. Koofy really picked it up in that second half. My goodness. That second round shot up over 27,000 damage, 13 final hits, 27 eliminations. Pretty much all of Augusta University's slaying went up. Nobody was even close to double digits after round 1. After round 2, 3 members have hit or exceeded, as Skyjet Pink has 12 final hits, 25 elims, and Thunderbobs, the MVP of game 1, 10 final hits and 36 eliminations with the most damage in the lobby, 28,000. Nicely done. Also, shout out the healers. Mammon, I think, was a little bit slower on the healing round 1 compared to the members of Old Dominion. Now shout up to over 30,000 healing. And 10k damage with 20k healing. And 10k blocked from Comic. My goodness, Invisible Woman. In good hands. Augusta University really... What is this angle from Thunder on the Phoenix? Sneaky high ground placement here to get some initial damage as they leave spawn. That's beautiful work. Here comes the Groot wall. Try and isolate, split up some of the weaker members, and in the front lines, they do just that. Deadpool Ultimate having to be invested early here just to keep people alive and try and force Augusta University back onto the convergence point. Oh, can Sky get alive? No! No air fires to switch it back to the Wolverine, which he was using game 1, and that is such an aggressive dive character. It's able to do so much damage so fast, as well as just great survivability. So he can kind of get caught out without the need to rely on support as much as some of the other characters. Surprised he wasn't using it initially, but it's worked there. No air fires. To be fair, in round 1, went absolutely nuclear with Moon Knight, so they have just been a very consistent slayer here on the side of Old Dominion. Overtime now in effect Augusta University just has to win one team fight and make sure they can't contest it. And it'll switch sides. Old Dominion trying to push the payload as far as they can before it goes back to Augusta University, and Comic with beautiful damage. We mentioned it on the tab check. Even though they're playing support, they have been one of the best slayers in the lobby as well. Very efficient. Actually, so many members are weak here for Old Dominion, but nobody's able to find the kills. Here comes the portal play, but this is going to be pretty desperate. It's only 2 members of AU are even alive. The Groot Wall through the portal slowed them down a little bit from Skyjet Pink. I like that. Comic goes down initially, and none of the slays are going AU's way right now. Cloak and Dagger ultimate being invested onto the point. I don't know how much that will do without any of the tanks, except Tito is here. Here comes the Eye of Agamotto being invested. That's going to freeze everybody in place. You should be able to get at least 1, make that 2, make that 3 kills. Get the 4th. Boom. Holy quad. And that'll be the full team wipe as Tito goes absolutely bombastic on the final point. It was a perfect Eye of Agamotto usage. They're able to make it 104 meters. But Augusta University has almost over double the amount of time that they did. They just have to get it a little bit farther. And they win. Game 2. Back to the tab check. Thunder. What have you become? 38 elims. 33k damage. 10 final hits. Putting in that work. Shout out KK Isu on Old Dominion. Passing 40k healing. He's doing everything. Keep him in it.
Mortals fear us, Hela. They do not see that we are essential forces of cosmic balance.
Indeed. I deeply admire your work. Few have gathered more souls than I.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I suppose.
All you need to do is capture the mission area.
Kufi has switched to the Hela here instead of the Phoenix or the Iron Man. Trying to do a little bit more poke damage here. Here comes the Doctor Strange portal play yet again here from Augusta University. Old Dominion expecting it this time. They saw how it worked initially. They're ready. Nice stink damage from Kufi. Needs to be careful here, but this snipes from Hela. Putting in a lot of work already. Looks like Deadpool accidentally killed himself. That's unfortunate. Old Dominion, here comes Skyjet Pink. Wow. Can't believe he was able to take down Invisible Woman there. He was so weak initially. The Wolverine trying to take down Tito here, but they should be able to wall him off, and they will. Thunder gets a double out of it. And that first team fight win is going to send Old Dominion back to their spawn. They're going to have to play defensive here. Payload's going to be on the move. And all Augusta University has to do is make it past 104 meters. Kufi switching to the long-range hit scan to maybe counteract the Phoenix pick. See that they are in a little bit more range. What is this? Is that the Deadpool ultimate? It does stuff onto your screen? That's horrible. Nice. Comic investing Invisible Woman ultimate onto the point. Gives them much more map control. Makes the team fight in their favor. What a Groot wall from Skyjet Pink. He's able to get one out of it. Nicely done. He does get traded out, though. They need to be careful here. Tito using the shield just to delay the inevitable, but support's there. He's able to get the heals. So he'll stay in this for now. Old Dominion using their own Invisible Woman ultimate. But it's not going to be enough, and oh my, Comic. Shots are landing. Oh, can we get the Phoenix as well? Kufi will help get the final blow on it. Nice final hit. And Old Dominion basically have one more chance at this. This will be their final contest before they get progress on the point. Oh my goodness, they just took down Doctor Strange as he was trying to do Eye of Agamotto. That is brutal. He wasn't even able to get it off. Phoenix ultimate is going to be invested, but it looks like he misses. Emma ultimate invested, didn't really amount to much. Kufi able to get another mother. Here comes the Eye of Agamotto again. But Tito, oh my gosh, absolutely dices up Old Dominion's Invisible Woman. Another Deadpool ultimate being invested, but I don't know if it'll matter. This is a great contest here as the overtime burner now goes into effect. Here's the Eye of Agamotto, and that will lead to Kufi able to just hit the frozen players in time. Tito gets caught out initially. This is a great contest by Old Dominion. They're so close to their spawn though, but it won't matter. The slay's just too powerful
2, 4.
from Augusta University. That'll be it. Thunder, back-to-back MVPs. And what was that scoreline? 55 eliminations, 15 final hits, and 39 damage, 39k damage, the most in the lobby. My goodness, Thunderbobs having himself a series tonight. Back-to-back MVPs, a triple kill again. But Kufi got another penta in that one, and a quad kill from Tito. They really picked it up in the slaying department there. Especially after round 1. They came out a little sluggish, but they are looking great after that one. All right, we'll go to a quick intermission. When we come back, game 2 underway. After this, Augusta University on series point. Chad, we are finally back. I took another tech pause there, but we are back here for Game 3 in this best of 5 series. Augusta University already up 2-0, so they could take the whole series right here. And AU already back to the tried and true. We're going to ban the Gambit. We're going to protect the Groot. Old Dominion says no more Phoenix. I don't want to see Kofi dropping another insane multi-kill on our foreheads. They're going to have to ban something to slow down Thunder. He has been turning into an absolute animal tonight. Back-to-back MVPs if you're just tuning in. But that's not to say Mammon, Comic, the two supports have been absolutely holding it down as well. Tito and Sky as well on the tanks doing their thing. It has been a full team effort here. Magneto being protected early. That's interesting because Augusta University has made Magneto their last ban both Game 1 and Game 2. So Old Dominion said, enough of that. We want Magneto, our primary tank, back in our comp. Luna Snow being banned again. So pretty much same 3 for 3 from AU. Magic being banned from Old Dominion. They're going to protect Invisible Woman. So they want Comic to be back on Invisible Woman, who has been really, really good. The ultimates have been beautifully timed across both of these first 2 games. And they're going to protect Deadpool. Now, they've used Deadpool both games. I'm surprised that they protected it. I don't know if AU was in danger of banning that specific character, but they'll ban Moon Knight instead. Wow. We've seen a lot of characters, or a lot of players on Augusta University use Moon Knight in the past. Mammon used to play it a lot early last semester. We've seen Kofi on it as well at times. So, interesting ban there. Loki ban. They've used Loki. They definitely used it Game 2. I can't remember if they used it Game 1. It's been a minute. But, interesting here. No air fryers, if you remember correctly, started absolutely hot Game 2 on Moon Knight. But it looks like he'll be starting with the Winter Soldier here, Bucky. Very damaging character, can have a lot of potential for multi-kills and team wipes if his ultimate and shots are executed correctly. Excited to see how that goes. Wait, what character is Sky playing? Was this Valkyrie? This is a new skin. I don't even know this one.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
We have Mammon on Jeff the Shark. Little fan favorite there. Tito on the Sorcerer Supreme, as per usual. Comic back on Invisible Woman. Thunder living up to his namesake, playing Storm. Haven't seen Storm in a while, actually. I can't remember the last time we've seen it in a comp game. And Kofi back on Hela, the hit scan, long range striker. Let's hop on board with Thunder here. Her area of effect is able to make people move faster and deal more damage depending on which side she's using. And Mammon on Jet the Shark is going to get picked early. They're able to get the trade pretty much initially, though. The Skyjet Pink's having to run back off the point as he got really, really low there. And he'll be taken out. Yeah, Invisible Woman able to connect on the final hit. Tito as well. Both tanks going down early for Augusta University, and that's going to force a full retreat as this payload starts moving. There you go. Finally starting to stay alive. Kofi gets the first hit. Rocket Raccoon, I totally missed that they were even playing Rocket Raccoon. If you don't get rid of him early on, those resurrections, those revives are so critical in these team fights. There's Tito getting absolutely blasted right now. Comic decides to use the Invisible Woman ultimate just to try and stall them a little longer here. Kofi gets taken out by the other Doctor Strange, and now the Rocket Raccoon ultimate is here. And is this a tech pause? On the side of AU being invested here. Let's see if we have Looks like we have a little bit of a tech pause here. Don't worry, chat. You can talk to me. This should be over in under 30 seconds, and when it does, we'll be right back in the action here. Oh, we're back. That was quick. It must have been somebody's Wi-Fi. First checkpoint has been reached by Old Dominion, and they were able to do it with relative ease. They already have over 4.5 minutes remaining still. So their pace has been blistering so far. There you go, Thunder. Beautiful. That was a nice choke point that all members of Augusta University were able to kind of play off of the storm area of effect, increased damage. That's basically 4 unanswered kills in a row here for the Jaguars, as they can see all the way into the Old Dominion spawn. Storm does have their ultimate. It looks like we have 5 ultimates online for both teams. So this next engagement might get kind of hectic, as almost every character is probably going to unleash their full arsenal right now. And Comet gets an early pick onto no air fires. That's huge because that's one of the most damaging ultimates. Here comes the Storm ultimate as well. Holy, Jeff the Shark ultimate, Hella ultimate, Storm ultimate, and the Jaguars clean house. Thunder showing that lightning does strike more than twice. Gets, I believe, a triple kill there. And all of Old Dominion back in their spawn yet again. And we still have 2 ultimates. Skyjet Pink switched to the thing here. Oh, I have Agamotto used, but he gets sent backwards, but it's still going to be enough to stun most of the members of Old Dominion. So the kills come through, and Thunder, with them being stunned, was just able to get 3 dinks on them. Same with Koofy, the hit scan just working beautifully there with the Eye of Agamotto stun. I'm surprised they didn't try and ban Doctor Strange, but I guess it's because Wonton Soup on the side of Old Dominion also likes to use him as their secondary tank. Primary tank, however you want to look at it. And they have been stuck on this choke point for over 2 minutes now. This has been a really, really good stall from Augusta University. And no air fires has hopped off Bucky and has switched to the Punishers. That's going to be a lot more kind of direct damage being able to come out there. And this will be the first team light basically loss for the better part of 2 minutes here from AU. Let's wait for everybody to respawn. They won't get all the way to checkpoint 2 just yet. So AU does have the potential to slow them down even further. Oh, they need to get Punisher out of their turret. Invisible Woman ultimate being invested. Oh my goodness, every ultimate being invested, but Thunder again on this short ultimate. That's just so disruptive for a lot of the enemy damages. A Comet getting a double, a triple. Oh, nice shot. The combo hits for Thunder. And the reigning MVP of the night shows no signs of slowing down. Skyjet Pink is able to get the last hits on those 2 kills. But the damage, I just want to do a quick tab check just to see where we're at. Yeah, over 11k, but no air fryers leaving the lobby even damage. Which makes sense. It was playing Bucky and Punisher, 2 of the most efficient damage dealers in the meta right now. One of the supports for Augusta University, or damage dealers, excuse me, down early in this fight. But Ultimate's already online again, and no, he gets shot before the Eye of Agamotto procs. That is a huge kill from Old Dominion. That completely shuts down the strategy that Augusta University wanted to use there to try and slow down this push. They're going to be sent reeling here. "30 seconds, and they could contest them right here, right now." Skyjet Pink gets taken out first. Wonton Soup getting a double kill on the remaining members of the Jaguars. Tito Berry, the last one left alive, except for Mammon on Jeff the Shark. Tried to use the Jeff ultimate and wasn't able to get anybody. I'm unsure how that happened, but
Now might be a good time to stop them.
they wasted as much time as they could. And Sky is actually going to switch to the Venom. This is an absolutely diabolical Venom skin. I have never seen this in my life. It's crazy. And we're off of it. We're actually on Magneto. We changed our mind. Almost a minute remaining left. And they are making good progress. This Storm ultimate has just been so disruptive. Thunder tried to go in the back lines here to try and get them off of the point. You need to be careful here. This Punisher ultimate could be bad. Koofy has switched to Mr. Fantastic. And oh my, what a reflection from Koofy. That's a beautiful kill there on the point. Tito getting some damage. They take out Rocket Raccoon, and Tito and Thunder combining for more as Tito goes absolutely huge on the point. The Punisher's still alive here. There's one more left to contest. They take out the Punisher. No air fire is the leading damage dealer of the lobby. Has to sit and watch as 10 seconds remain on the clock. This will have to be an overtime contest here, as the Doctor Strange portal is going to be invested just to try and get as many people off the spawn here. Deadpool ultimate coming online now as well, but Tito Berry staying alive and dealing damage. He's doing so much work here. Oh, gets caught out here. We'll switch to Skyjet Pink here on the Magneto. He was able to do so much. And oh my gosh, he got thrown through the portal. That's really bad. But Tito's still alive here. Mammon has been able to keep everybody alive. From long distance, Jeff the Shark. Oh my stompage. And the progress will stop there at just under 52 meters past the second checkpoint.
Time to switch things up, including which side you're on.
Which means all Augusta University has to do here is get past that threshold, and they will win. I'm pretty sure. It might give Old Dominion another chance, but I believe since they didn't get all the way, if Augusta University gets farther progress, they will take series point right here, right now.
Before you attack, get ready.
Your idealism refreshes a battered old soul.
You can't be that old.
Astral projection makes me feel old.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Come on, Augusta University. Let's take it home here on the attack now. They're able to get good progress so far. Tito just getting all the way up into their front lines here. Ooh, nice Magneto shots. Able to get a bit of headshots there. Shield about to come back online. He uses it right there just to get some cover around the payload. Good play from Skyjet Pink. We're gonna need one of the damage dealers to potentially get a pick here. Thunder has switched to the Hawkeye. I like that. Very precision, but he needs to be careful for these dive characters. He's very vulnerable right now. Oh my, what a snipe! He's able to take out the Black Panther. Holy stun. I have Agamotto invested there from Old Dominion, but it wasn't really amount to any kills. They're going to go ahead and use their Invisible Woman ultimate as well, but Comic says, hey, look, I can do that too, and better. Tito shows them how to use a real Sorcerer Supreme skill. And that pushes them all off of the point for now. Here comes the Emma Frost ultimate, though. Skyjet Pink gets a kill from the Magneto. When your tank's getting kills, you know you're doing something right. You need to be careful for their own Doctor Strange Wonton Soup to not take out their backline here. As Tito gets taken out. Oh, Magneto has a sword? I didn't even know that. Holy melee damage. Skyjet Pink just getting healed from both of his supports in the backline. Tanking so much of this. Oh, this sword has a crazy hit range. See that swing? And Tito's starting to struggle. And Thunder gets taken out by the Psylocke ultimate. That's a double kill for no air fryers. Skyjet Pink backs all the way up to try and support the rest of the team here. And this has been a really, really good stop here from Old Dominion. Augusta University have only a minute and a half remaining. And they haven't even gone to the first checkpoint. They haven't even made it halfway. Remember, Old Dominion, when they were on the attack, had over 4.5 minutes remaining after they hit the first checkpoint. Augusta University has been slowed down to an insane degree. We need Thunder to get some picks here. Less than a minute remaining now. Mayman's able to connect on the kill. Another final hit there from Thunder. Oh my gosh, what a grapple. Hit him with the leg kick in midair. Double kill for Thunder, and we finally get the payload moving. With only 40 seconds left, if they want to make it as much as they can. Now, they will get more time once they hit this first checkpoint. They have to get there. It's going to be an overtime contest, most likely.
Feeling fantastic.
Down to 30 seconds. There. Don't turn back now.
Oh my gosh, they're able to take out the first tank. Widowmaker ultimate being invested as well. Doesn't do as much damage as she would have wanted. Oh, but Tito said, don't worry, I'll take it myself. And they didn't contest it. No member of Old Dominion was on the payload, so they're going to be able to get this first checkpoint and add 2 minutes to the timer. AU will take that all day. I can't believe they didn't have somebody on it.
An extra force field? Great.
Blocking there, and here comes Thunder. He's switched off of the Widowmaker, and he's now gone onto the faster, a little bit more aggressive, in-your-face Bucky. Winter Soldier ultimate can do a lot of damage, especially in this close range, and the combo connects there. Comic's able to get the final hit on him, but that was brilliant damage from Thunder. Oh, what a grapple! Takes him away from his supports there, but the Invisible Woman ultimate is going to be invested just to keep everybody alive. A lot of ultimates being invested here. This team fight might not go the Jaguars' way. The support ultimates are here to keep everybody alive. The Cloak and Dagger healing and damaging Old Dominion at the same time. Nice shot. Tito able to get the final hit on that. Oh, surely they get him. Oh no, he mistimed the ultimate. That's unfortunate. Thunder gets a bit of a waste on Winter Soldier ultimate. That could have been very helpful, especially in this upcoming contest. As the Psylocke ultimate comes in and does what probably Winter Soldier should have done. Triple kill, quad kill, full team wipe here for Old Dominion with only 40 seconds remaining. Augusta University
Fight for my family.
are going to be off the back foot now.
Get that vehicle moving again. Down to 30 seconds.
And that's how you do a Winter Soldier ultimate, in case you were wondering what that looked like. Namor ultimate is invested just in panic, but that's a back-to-back team fight wipes here from Old Dominion, and they will secure
Score 1-2.
Game 3. Uncharacteristic of Augusta University there, but they really just couldn't get anything going damage-wise there on the attack. Two 2-1 now in favor of Old Dominion. All right, we'll go to a quick break. This one will be a lot quicker than last time because AU will be doing the map pick. And we'll see if Augusta University, they weren't able to close it out there. Can they close it out here on Game 4? This is the best of 5. Or will Old Dominion force the Game 5 reverse sweep potential? We'll see after this. We are back, chat, here for Game 4. Augusta University took Games 1 and 2 rather convincingly and then stumbled pretty bad there in Game 3. They were not able to close out the series. They are still on series point, though, so if they can lock in here and prevent Old Dominion from coming back, that would be lovely. The bans pretty much all the... Ooh! A little bit of a change-up. Old Dominion finally banning the Groot. They are sick and tired of seeing Skyjet Pink on that tank. They want those walls disrupting the team fights gone. Augusta University, the only change that they've done so far is actually protect magic. So they want that damage dealer, that flanker, that dive with the pretty damaging ultimate to remain available for their lineup. They'll protect the Invisible Woman as well. So Comic should be able to still be running that as the support.
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
I like the Punisher ban from Augusta University. As soon as they were able to pull that out, No Airfires, who's been one of the highest damage dealers outside of Thunder so far tonight, was absolutely frying Augusta University. They protected Rocket Raccoon, which I'm not a fan of for Augusta University. He was very, very strong for Old Dominion's team fights, getting those revives, protecting everybody, keeping everybody in it. So this is gonna be a doozy. Let's see what we can do here. I hope AU can close it out.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Is that a Thor coming in from Mammon? Ooh, and Loki coming in from Thunder. Skyjet Pink on the Namor. I do really like his Namor plays. I think Sky's aim and his ability usage on that, placing the turrets and the ultimate, are very consistently strong for us.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Everything most decidedly does not happen for a reason.
Here we go. A lot of range here for Old Dominion. No air fires on the left. He is on Namor. Similar to Skyjet Pink, and his aim has been very brutal. So, oh no! Maimon gets caught out. Emma Frost was able to get the grab. Dealt so much damage and immobilized him for long enough that there were so many other members of Old Dominion able to get damage down. It's a pretty aggressive push now for Old Dominion. They need to be careful here. Augusta University could capitalize on this aggressiveness. And meanwhile, they're going to be gaining progress here on the capture point. Here we go, Skyjet Pink on the flank. Namor ultimate does not land. So the Invisible Woman ultimate is having to be invested just to kind of capitalize off of that. But oh my! The Namor ult doing so much damage. And that was actually our Loki, Thunder, using the other Namor's abilities. But still, this has been a beautiful choke point hold from Old Dominion here. Somebody has to get a flank. There we go. Even though Kupi goes down, Tito was able to get a lot of push onto the point, but it's not going to be enough. Nobody's able to get a kill. Augusta University will lose another team fight. And they're only going to have a chance for one more contest here. As Old Dominion passes the 80% mark on the capture point. This is it. This is the final team fight. They have to get on the point after this. Nice skill from Skyjet Pink. Surely he's going to invest the ultimate here. Oh my god, he's so weak. He's not even going to be able to have time to do it. But here's Tito. Oh my. He gets grabbed out of the portal, so it doesn't count as a contest. Beautifully played round one there from Old Dominion. Augusta University never had a chance.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
The ancient arcane deities you battle. Have you ever found it peculiar how closely they resemble the creatures of the deep? I have noticed the similarities, particularly when ensnared in their tentacles. Should you ever encounter one you cannot defeat, perhaps I could communicate with them.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Can Augusta University lock in here? If they aren't able to capture this point, Old Dominion will win game 4 and be one game away from the reverse sweep. It would be a catastrophic breakdown after AU is able to win the first 2 maps convincingly.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Oh my gosh. No air fryers on the Namor has been absolutely diabolical. I mean, he's been good all series long, but... Oh my gosh, he gets grabbed out of the Eye of Agamotto ultimate. And Tito just not having a good game right now versus the team comp that Old Dominion is currently running. Dr. Stranger's become much less effective. Skyjet Pink able to get a kill. Help the trade at least a little bit. Spots the other Namor. Oh, misses on the combo. AU needs to get a push here. So back in another choke point, and last time on round 1, a good Old Dominion was able to hold this for so long. Skyjet Pink on another flank. He's behind the squishies. Here comes the ultimate. He missed it again, but he was still able to connect onto a kill. That could have been a lot easier done. Tactical ability just to stay alive. Maimon here on the point. Trying to do support, trying to tank. Gets grabbed. Oh, and the enemy Namor was so weak. No air fire, still with almost no health. They're not going to be able to finish him off. There you go, Tito. Make that a double as Skyjet Pink combines for another one. They need to win this team fight. They're already past 70% mark on progress. Oh my gosh, Tito just blocking the Hella ultimate. Huge play from Tito. Flies into the air and just completely obstructs the vision of Marvel Organics Hella ultimate. Completely negates it, and they're able to get the trade as soon as she landed as well. So the progress will stop for Old Dominion at 78%. Augusta University has a ways to go before they are back in this. Rocket Raccoon ultimate invested, so anybody in its range won't be able to go down. Oh my gosh, the Eye of Agamotto ult from Goofy's able to take out the kill, but Comet gets taken out first. Huge Namor ult. That finally connected like he wanted to. Huge splash damage, and Tito's going to immediately jump on it. Doctor Strange v. Doctor Strange. He's going to win that opening duel. He's not going to get too aggressive. Goes back to the range of his supports. Heals all the way up to full, and they will get ready to defend this checkpoint or chokehold once again. Tito needs to be careful here. He's pushed up pretty far now. He has his ultimate ready and available. Here comes Namor. So that's the only one that Old Dominion had on this contest. He wasn't able to connect with the kill. I think it did decent damage, but the sports were able to reconvene there. Thunder uses his ultimate and changes into another invisible woman to give Augusta University a little bit more support here on this contest. Lead change now in effect as AU moves closer and closer. They need to win this team fight though, because they could still force the overtime contest. Oh my goodness, Skyjet Pink, huge. He's trying to take out the rocket ultimate, and he will. And the turret's able to deal a lot of damage on the squishies that were weak. Mammon getting a double kill of their own, as well as Goofy and Tito. The portal is there as well. Old Dominion's portal. Oh my gosh, Moon Knight ultimate. Team Message isn't able to kill anybody, and Thunder and Skyjet Pink are able to do the last bits of cleanup damage. Nice bounce back round win there from Augusta University. It got dicey. They were down 78-0 percentage-wise on the capture point, but they took it and didn't let it go after that. Nicely done. Nicely done. That got scary. Let's look at the damage numbers. Skyjet Pink, unsurprisingly, oh my gosh, 14 final hits, 18k damage, and 23 elims. No one has even hit 20 elims. No one is even close to double digits on final hits. Whoosh. Takeover.
Sweet Susan Storm.
It's Richards, Namor, as you are well aware.
Perhaps the two of us have been brought together here for a greater purpose.
Wow. Are your motivations always as transparent as I am?
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
What has Victor gotten us into this time? Anyone willing to help?
Oh, this is chat. I thought my mic was in there before, but it was not. Final round here. I guess University already trying to get some contests going here. Thunder copied Comics Invisible Woman, so they'll have another Invisible Woman ultimate ready to go there. That helps keep everybody alive here on the point. Tito trying to tank as much damage as he can. Here comes Skyjet Pink on the flank on the left of the point. Just trying to deal as much damage as he can. Oh, almost got no air fryers there on the Moon Knight. If that was a headshot, that would have been done. Oh, but he gets taken out as he basically gets solo Doctor Strange ulted. That's unfortunate. Ooh, the heals are trying to come through, but it's not going to be enough, and the team fight will go the way of Old Dominion. And they will start getting progress here on the final point, just like they did initially. Oh my gosh, Goofy's caught out in no man's land right now. Thankfully, reinforcements have arrived, so now they'll be able to push them back just a little bit here, but they're going to need something big. A big ultimate from Namor here could be huge. Oh, he might have an angle here. He's been a little too trigger happy, in my opinion, with the Namor ultimates thus far in this game. They could have been a little bit more impactful there on round one. Oh, he got caught out by surprise here. His turret's able to do a lot of damage though onto the Moon Knight to kind of keep him in it. He has a really good angle here if he wants to use his ultimate, and he will. It does a lot of splash damage. Tito's able to connect onto one. But, oh, Goofy gets taken out as they invest their Invisible Woman ultimate. There goes the ultimate. He gets a double out of it. Thunder's able to connect onto the damage for a third. That's the quad feed. And the last remaining member is No Airfires, who will just wait for the rest of Old Dominion to respawn. 59% is where that progress will stop, and Augusta University could call the series here. 3 ultimates on the side of Old Dominion, 4 ultimates to work with here for the Jaguars. They have a little slight advantage there. Good damage initially. That poke damage slows down their push just a little bit. The turret's gonna have to be dealt with as well, especially if supports get closer to the objective here. Oh, Koofy just dinking him. Trying to line up the headshot there. And you get rid of that rocket ultimate. And they do. Thunder Bob is able to turn into Invisible Woman as well. Give them an Invisible Woman. Doctor Strange ult is absolutely brutal here for Augusta University. That's going to combine with Winter Soldier's ultimate. That's going to connect at least 3 times. So huge kills for Marvel Organize. Oh, sorry. Progress will stop at 55%. Old Dominion inching their way closer to making this reverse sweep more and more possible. As Koofy gets taken out first, that's really bad. One of their leading damagers. The DPS not able to give some support, but Doctor Strange will open up a portal here. So Tito wants to open up a flank, alternate route here for the Jaguars just to get onto the point contest. Nobody's here except for No Airfires. They can get rid of these Onks and Rocket Raccoon. Oh, Rocket Raccoon fell right into Sky's lap. What a misplay. I don't know if the miscommunication was there because Moon Knight knew he was up here with them. Here comes the ultimate, able to take out one of their supports and the damage dealer. And that should be the team fight win. Yeah. Nice play from Skyjet Pink. He's able to get the quad kill. But, I mean, he kind of got a little lucky there. Rocket Raccoon literally fell in front of him, looking the opposite direction. The perfect kill on a support to start things off, but it's going to be 99%, and they will have plenty of time to get this first initial overtime contention. The Jaguars have to win this team fight. If they do not, it pretty much guarantees a game 5. Stakes have never been higher in this series. Who will make the plays? Looks good. That's an aggressive push onto the high ground here. Rocket Raccoon ultimate already invested. Equal trades so far. Winter Soldier ultimate's going to be invested, and that's going to be a huge amount of kills. Again! Yeah, you never want to hear that. That is unfortunate. Oh, the Iron Man ultimate might have done enough to give them the contestant. Wait a minute. What? Did they hop off of it? Wait, go back. Did a member of AU step off? Oh my gosh, he jumped over the boundary. Thunder. Holy cell. I can't believe it. I thought he was contesting. An absolute choke from Augusta University as Marvel will take MVP and bring this series 2-2. Oh my goodness, Chad. I can't believe they let that happen. Reverse sweep now in full effect here. for Old Dominion. And Augusta University has fallen all the way to a game 5. We'll be right back after this, and it's winner takes all. Welcome back, chat, for the 5th and final game of the evening. This has been a roller coaster as Augusta University took a convincing 2-0 lead initially in this series, but Old Dominion has clawed their way back with two brilliant performances in game 3 and 4 to now force the reverse sweep attempt in this final game 5. It will be Convergence on Central Park. Protect on Cloak and Dagger from Augusta University is interesting. Thankfully, they banned the Rocket Raccoon. I think that really slowed down a lot of their teamfight strategies. As soon as Old Dominion started using that in their comp, they're going to protect Magic as well. Now, they protected it last game, and they didn't really use Magic at all. So I'm confused as to why they did that. Hopefully, Thunder is able to maybe use that a little bit more effectively on this game mode. And they protect the Winter Soldier, who was absolutely monstrous for Old Dominion in Game 4. AU basically had no answer for his ultimates. They were able to use them beautifully. They banned the Groot again, which was probably the more effective of Skyjet Pink's tanks, but he was doing decently well with Namor. Missed on a couple of the ultimates that maybe could have swung some of those team fights their way. They also banned Storm, which makes sense. Thunder was absolutely disruptive, is what I would describe it as when he was using Storm on Game 3.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Final ban going to be Emma Frost. That's probably pretty good because whoever, I'm trying to remember who was playing Emma Frost on Old Dominion. It might have been Toasted. Yeah, I think it was Toasted. They were doing very well. Very, very well. They were connecting on those grabs and immobilizing characters here for Augusta University in pretty annoying ways.
My time to shine. 30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Survive this!
Here we go. Thunder on Magic. On Convergence.
Get the stars out of your eyes and let us fight.
Oh, all business.
The fate of many worlds is at stake. It is a mighty quest.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
Kofi starting getting initial damage, pushed all the way up to their spawn. I guess the university will start on defense here. There we go, connected on the final headshot to get the last hit. That's beautiful. I would hope Kofi is able to take out Toasted here. But no! Thunder's actually going to be taken out instead. That was horrendous swing from Augusta University. That did not go their way at all. Mammon's able to stabilize, able to take down the Winter Soldier. But this team fight is spiraling completely out of control. Skyjet Pink on the Venom here. A little bit more mobile. Able to do some really good melee damage, which is useful for contesting, especially on these close quarters control points. But Wonton Soup gets a double kill, and the Cloak and Dagger will get the cleanup there on Skyjet Pink. So unless they can contest here, which it doesn't look like they will, Convergence will be captured here initially inside of Old Dominion. They now get on for the payload on the move. Kofi is able to take out Moon Knight. I think he just invested his ultimate as well, so that is huge. Nice kill from Thunder. Can he get to the high ground? No, it looks like he'll focus on the tank here on the low ground. Get some range damage with the sword, but the movement there from Old Dominion is gonna make sure he's not able to finish those kills, but they'll take that. They're kind of keeping him stuck here on this initial choke point. And Magic's ultimate is ready to go, so if Thunder wants to maybe get a pick or... Oh, there we go. 2 are already down. And he might not even need to invest this ultimate as Skyjet Pink goes absolutely nuclear there. Him and Tito, the tanks, starting to take some hits here. Where is he sitting at right now? Holy. Venom getting ready to pounce. Diving strike. He wants to get one that's going to be a little bit more vulnerable. There we go. Target acquired. He's going to take out Winter Soldier here if he can. The healing is there. I don't know how he stayed alive so well. Oh, the Invisible Woman ability. Mammon uses the Cloak and Dagger ultimate. Try and damage some of them. Skyjet Pink still having trouble with this Winter Soldier. Thunder is able to take down Moon Knight. So that'll be very useful for us. There we go. Doctor Strange ultimate being invested by Old Dominion, but it doesn't really end in any kills for them. I think the Iron Fist was able to connect onto Kofi, but that's about it. Oh no. Tito goes down, and that could spell disaster for the rest of AU. Skyjet Pink was able to take out the Moon Knight, but he's going to have to swing back just to get back in range of his supports. Still 3 minutes on the clock, basically, and even though they really haven't gotten close to the first checkpoint yet, Old Dominion is not panicking at all. They have so much time to work with, and they're about to get some more ults online. AU needs to stay disciplined here. Oh, Thunder gets caught out on the flank. He was out of range of his supports, and that 1v1 did not go his way. And this Iron Fist, such an aggressive pick for a dive character. They need to be able to address that, and they won't. Mammon goes down to it. He'll get a double kill. Moonfist ultimate as well. Kofi has to go into Raven form just to get out of range of it. And Tito will go down as well.
Better stop that vehicle.
Have Soul Sword. We'll travel.
Come on, Thunder, I need you to go huge here. A magic ultimate to take out at least one of these would be good. Use the teleport to get out of range of the Magneto ultimate, but he's going to be taken out by so many other members. But Mammon with the Cloak and Dagger doing absolutely huge. Oh, what a collapse there from Augusta University. That was beautifully played. The Cloak and Dagger combined with Doctor Strange and Thunder. Get some, basically a full team wipe right before the first objective.
Only 60 seconds left.
Now I see them.
Come on, Goofy. Oh my gosh, double kill on the side of Old Dominion. Comic is forced to use the Invisible Woman ultimate. I don't know how I feel about it because I don't know how much use that you're actually going to get out of it if nobody can connect on the kills. So instead, Skyjet Pink is able to contest 2 meters right before the objective, but I don't think it'll be enough. Triple kill comes through as both tanks go down for Augusta University, and they will add 2 minutes to the clock. Continue to push this objective. There you go, nice headshot. Oh, they're not able to connect onto it. Oh, and he misses the turret placement. This person is so easy. If you could swap shoulders in this game, a person would be deleted. I hate that you're kind of in a fixed perspective. In my opinion, if you're going to have a third person point of view, you should be able to swap shoulders. So kind of a prediction from Kofi on the Namor ultimate. He's able to connect onto the thing though, so that takes down at least one of their tanks. But this is pretty much the final choke point here.
Give them another inch. Or else.
By the eye of Agamotto.
Oh no.
You like my little prince.
Thunder needs to get on the point, like now. Here we go. He's going to invest the ultimate. Close range attack. The cloak and dagger ultimate is making it so hard for him to actually stay in there and get busy and deal damage.
The current score is 0-3.
They had 26 seconds left, but they got all the way across. So now Augusta University will have to make that same trek,
You'll need
hopefully with a
top-notch
faster
team to
pace.
win this one.
Otherwise, Old Dominion will seal the reverse sweep right here.
Attack! Get ready!
If you could, Magneto, would you do what Doom has done? If I could create a world that would be safe forever from mutants, yes, I would.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1! All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Here we go, chat. This needs to be the lock-in of the century right here. Skyjet Pink already off to a good start. They take him off take, and they want him to deal damage. They need to get rid of this Iron Fist. He has been so disruptive to Augusta University's back line on the supports. What a grapple! We're able to take the tank out of position. Can he hit on the final shot? No, the shield goes up. He gets back into the range of his support characters, but still, that was very disruptive, and he's still kind of weak there in the back line. Oh my god, this Iron Fist is juggling his abilities so well. He's just taking so much attention off of the rest of the team, and the tanks, Wonton Soup on the thing, able to get a pick onto Curry on the Magneto. We have to get a pick here. There we go. Winter Soldier ultimate being invested. Gets one kill, so he's able to do it again. Recharges it again. He's ready for the third. Oh my goodness, the health on the tank is able to keep him alive somehow. There you go, Tito. Oh no. Magic ultimate being invested here from Thunder. You need to get this kill. Yes! Beautiful. Gets on the Iron Fist as well. Oh my gosh, triple. Can he get the quad? Nah, the tank should have enough health to stand this. Maybe not. Oh, it's gonna be close! No, the thing is able to survive. The reinforcements come in just in time. Dang, Thunder almost had the quad feed yet again. Ultimate being invested. I don't know who's gonna. Oh my goodness, the Iron Fist just got the unluckiest movement I've ever seen in my life. Augusta University needs to capitalize on that kill on one of their damage dealers. There you go. There's the other support, the map movement, kind of keeping them alive for just a moment longer. But finally, a clean team wipe there from Augusta University, and with only 60 seconds left, they'll be able to get more time on the clock, but it's going to be close. Because they have to make it all the way across the 3 checkpoints here. Oh my goodness, the contest is there. Oh, the Iron Fist movement almost made a hero play. 3 minutes now on the clock. Augusta University on the move. Thunder has his ultimate again. And he's going to go ahead and invest it. That's what I was wondering. I was like, could he go ahead and get some kills on the back line here? Spams through his portals. Being as aggressive with this. Oh, what a snipe! Gets the double kill with the ranged sword attack. Goofy's able to clean up his triple. There's the quad. And a full team wipe. Perfect ultimate usage from Thunder there on the Magic, and that is exactly why they protected him on the bans before this map. They knew that they were confident with this comp, and holy aggression. Skyjet Pink hitting an absolute combo there on the Winter Soldier. Oh, they might be able to get this Doctor Strange here. He invests the ultimate, but the Luna ultimate keeps everybody alive. So the Winter Soldier gets immediately countered. That is unfortunate, but great timing there from Old Dominion. Moon Knight ultimate, that's going to deal some heavy damage there. Skyjet Pink gets taken out because of it. Oh, can you get the Luna Snow? Oh, it gets frozen. But Mammon able to get a kill. On the Cloak and Dagger. Here you go, Tito. Can you take out the thing? You can. Let's go, Thunder. Get active. Get in there. Oh my goodness, he's able to get one. That's more than enough, and he gets in range of his support, so he stays alive yet again. And he's going to go ahead and invest the ultimate again. He's wanting to keep the good times rolling. Huge aggression. Can he take out the portals there? Beautiful. Takes out the Winter Soldier. Oh my, look at this movement. This is just, he's playing Splitgate out here. Oh, they can't keep track of him. He's just taking up so much damage. Finally, they take him out. No air fires on the Moon Knight. But they pushed up so much map presence. This payload is just on the move with 2.5 minutes remaining. You want to finish with as much time left on the clock as possible. I mean, Old Dominion only has 26 seconds when this switches sides. Nice duel win from Skyjet Pink. Oh, he's used the... Oh, the Eye of Agamotto stuns them all in place. That's perfect for Thunder. Moon Knight ultimate forces them to give up the map presence, though, but Skyjet Pink does not care. Oh, another ultimate. Can he get the third? He can't. Luna Snow ultimate is going to be invested. That's just going to keep them alive for a little bit longer. Here comes the Cloak and Dagger ultimate on the side of AU is keeping them in it, surviving the Winter Soldier ultimate on the side of ODU. Wonder Bob getting... Oh! The quad feed! The full team wipe! And Augusta University will complete it with 1:40 remaining. So they only have to hold on for 26 seconds. Surely Old Dominion can't get that much distance. Oh, it looks like they're going to start them with 1 minute. Unless that's a... That might be a bug. We'll see, we'll see.
Time to shine. 30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
If Doom was a friend to mutants, but destroyed the timeline, what would you do?
I am too world weary to engage hypotheticals, Ilyana. The battle before us is enough.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
Is this Tito on the penny?
Time for some fireworks.
Penny Parker. Very interesting tank choice here. Gives you a lot of map control, and when you're playing defense, that's kind of all you need. All you have to really do is stall here. 30 seconds remain now. Skyjet Pink able to get the first kill. The mines doing a lot of area of effect control here. I actually like that a lot. Thunder still on the magic, doing good work. This guy Jet Pink. I'm glad they put him on the damage here on the Winter Soldier. He has been hitting some absolute dinks. Gets the ultimate. He's able to connect onto one. Oh, this Luna Snow ultimate. They're able to invest it at the right time every time. Or not Luna Snow. Sorry, I think it was a Ooh, yeah, you're not winning that one. Triple kill there for Skyjet Pink. That's going to be a full team wipe. And that's a 0 progress. Oh! Stops the contest! They finally make it there, though. On the Valkyrie. It's not going to be enough. The portal's there, but not in time.
Score is 3-2.
All right.
3.
So all Augusta University has to do is get 1% of progress with 2 minutes.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
And they will secure Game 5. Easier said than done, but I have pretty good confidence in this.
Before you attack, get ready. With my light daggers and your soul sword, we can handle anything they throw our way.
Our foes would be wise not to underestimate us.
But they will. They always do. Just because we're young, pretty, and female.
Then let that be their final mistake.
The battle starts in 5.
Let's take a tab check here. Who has the most eliminations?
3,
Thunder
1.
has 45 eliminations, 20 final hits, 30k damage. My goodness.
I can make this work.
Oh my gosh, and they're just going to invest a Doctor Strange portal just to hop onto the point. And a bit of mirror Marvel Rivals here as they choose the Penny Parker as well to do the same thing, just delay their push onto the control point for as long as possible. Ooh, Goofy tried to get a bit of a sneaky flank there. It didn't work. He's going to get caught out first. So they don't have to get 1%. They have to get 1 tick. That makes more sense. Oh, those Penny Parker mines are just doing so much work. There you go. Deadpool ultimate already being invested here from Old Dominion. Oh my gosh, but Thunder on a flank has started getting progress here on the point. That forced their backline to kind of move off of this choke point to support the members in the back, and that has allowed the 2 tanks to move up here. Goofy and Thunder is actually able to get a pick there. You guys see still on the back lines. Boom. Skyjet Pink on the Iron Man, and this should be it. There's nothing Old Dominion can do here except try and contest. Venom still has plenty of health here, so he can give his teammates plenty of time, but it's not going to be enough. I don't know if anybody's going to be able to contest. Marble almost was.
4, 2, 3.
But there you go. It was a nail biter. It was a roller coaster. Shout outs to Old Dominion. But Thunder said, we'll take game here. Game 5. Almost a reverse sweep. Skyjet Pink takes MVP, actually. And thwarts the comeback. Take a look at the final scoreboard here. That was a really great series. I gotta give props to Old Dominion. Really, really evenly matched. Some great plays on both sides. MVP goes to Skyjet Pink. It could have easily gone to Thunder as well. 49 eliminations, 21 final hits, 34,000 damage as well. But let's give a shout out to No Air Fryers. In my opinion, the MVP for Old Dominion across the series was playing absolutely brilliant for a lot of that series. Also want to give a shout out to Wonton Soup on the tank, especially in game, I believe it was 3. Really, really good plays from the tank position there. Did a really good job. You're seeing the sportsmanship in the in-game chat there. But yeah, shouts out Old Dominion. If you guys are tuning into the VOD or some of your fans are watching the stream, that was a very, very fun series. Keep your head up because that could have gone either way. I mean, almost forcing the reverse sweep is some incredible composure, and there were great plays on both sides of the field. But Augusta University was able to pull ahead, and that's going to give us the 4-1 record on the season as we pretty much pass. That is our halfway point on the regular season. We're already halfway done with the semester. Can you guys believe it? It's kind of crazy. No stream tomorrow. It is Wednesday, but Thursday we'll have 2 back-to-back streams. I think it's just going to be one continuous. I think I should be able to do it. But we're going to have our Smash team playing at 7:30, and then we're having our Valorant team play against Georgia College and State University, not for their PBC matchup, but for their NECC matchup, actually, at 9 p.m. So it'll be a long night Thursday night. Obviously, we'll have Apex Legends again on Friday, so be sure to tune in. That is all I have for you tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate the support, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.